Hi, I'm Alex, a 17-year-old young reporter here at RX Radio. Thank you so much for listening to the first clip of Samir talking about his work as a physiotherapist and as the head of physiotherapy at Red Cross, especially how COVID-19 has impacted his work and his department's work. In this second clip, he's going to share his thoughts on the lockdown as well as its impact on society, its effectiveness at combating and slowing down the spread of COVID-19, as well as the impact on Red Cross and how it's helped with Red Cross's emergency strategies and plans that have had to be put into place to combat COVID-19 effectively in the long term. And then also he talks about his advice to parents, healthcare workers and children in general with regards to COVID-19, the lockdown and going into the future.
So lockdown has helped in flattening the curve and lowering the number of contacts between people. So I think it's an important step that the government has done to help mitigate and decrease the impact of the spread of this disease. The lockdown unfortunately can't continue forever. People need to get back to work, children need to go back to school, and I think we need to have a strategy to slowly get us back into the swing of things by balancing out the safety and making sure that at the forefront we are looking after patient safety. The extension of the lockdown has helped and also guided us in that we were given extra time in setting up all our emergency strategies for when the virus really affects all of us. So we have been able to sort out our services, our systems, get extra equipment, and set up new procedures and protocols to help guide us. And this wouldn't have been possible if we were inundated immediately with an excessive load of people with the COVID infection. My advice for people with regards to the lockdown is adhere to the rules. We know it's a frustrating time, but it's in the well-being and for the best of everyone involved. It's not just to lock people up in their houses, but it's also to make us more cognizant of what we are trying to achieve. My advice for families with children at home is keep them busy, keep them occupied, giving them some arts and crafts to do, let them read books, balance in their time, so let them burn off extra energy, some basic exercises that they can do at home and in the house. They can play games with the family, and this can also help in improving overall strength and preventing infections, but also burn off all that extra energy and frustration of being cooped up in a small room or in a small house for days on end. If you have the opportunity, you can also go for a walk outside in your garden, get some fresh air, or go walk in your backyard, but obviously following all the rules of the lockdown as it is currently. I wish you all the best. We are working on the front lines to help prevent infections and help treat anybody with an infection, but we all need to work together as a united team, as the country needs to be united, and we need to work with everybody to prevent any catastrophes that we've seen in other countries. I thank you.
You are listening to RX Radio.
For and by children.
RX Radio. RX Radio